Good morning. I am channeling my inner Daniel LaRusso this morning. Okay. Maybe I'm not really a karate kid anymore. I'm a karate man, but doesn't matter because martial arts can be for all ages. Great to be hit. Nixon's Martial Arts in Aldershot with David Nixon.
That's correct. Nice to meet you,
Mr. Nixon,
Tim.
nice to meet you.
Yeah, excellent.
Why? How long have you been in martial arts for?
I have been doing this for 36 years.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So did you start out like the size of these guys that are in class today?
I was 13 when I started. Okay. So yeah, and it was one of those things that I just got into it because of movies. You know, I was a huge fan of Kung Fu cinema that was on TV when I was a kid, and Enter the Dragon, and then of course the original Karate Kid, which you referenced, which was just game changing. And then I saw a karate demonstration at the Dundas Cactus Festival 1,000 years ago. And I said, I got to do that. That's
Amazing.
me. Yeah.
So this is a martial arts dojo.
Correct.
Is there a certain type of discipline that you're doing in here?
Yeah, we do a style of karate called Shotokan, and we also do kickboxing in here as well. But yeah, because there's lots of different styles of karate. So when people say karate, they're not necessarily talking about the same thing.
How do you know what to choose when you're teaching?
You don't. Like I started in a different style, and then I decided to go to Shotokan about 12 years ago, right? Just for a change.
But what is it about martial arts? We have Crystal and our coach Sandy here, and we're going to get to know Crystal throughout the morning. But we have young and old.
Yes.
It's never too late to start into martial arts.
No, actually, it's funny you should say that, but they've actually done some recent studies of people who are north of 60 who have started martial arts, and the benefits it's had on their health, their cognitive abilities, their overall flexibility and mobility. So no, it's never too late.
Is self-defense the number one thing people are walking through the door for?
Not for adults.
No.
No. It's fitness. They want to try something different. They're tired of going to just the gym. They want to come here. They want to get in shape, but they want to learn something while they're doing it. Yeah.
What's so back from COVID, obviously it's been a trial.
It has.
Trials and tribulations.
Yeah,
so you're back having classes.
Back to having classes, group classes, and it's great. People are so excited to be back. But yeah, it's been a rough ride these past 18 months for everybody.
Well, it's good to be here, and I mentioned Crystal because there's some recent success because Crystal just won a gold.
At the WKC. Yeah, the Canadian team tryouts.
In kickboxing.
In kickboxing, yeah.
And her story is pretty inspirational.
Oh, very.
Because of what she's been through in the past. And
we're
going to
tell amazing story.
We're going to tell Crystal's story and meet her coach Sandy coming up. And we have. Is it coach, they said? Do we call coach or?
So this is Miss Allen. So all of the instructors on the floor are either Mr. or Miss or Sensei, right? Or Senpai, yeah.
So Mr. Nixon.
Mr. Nixon,
okay.
Yeah.
We'll take a break. All right. Maybe you can teach me a thing or two and learn about a dojo. What is a dojo? We'll do that when we come back to Nixon's Martial Arts in Aldershot on Morning Live. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Nixon's Martial Arts in Aldershot here with Mr. Nixon. And that's what you always have to do when walking onto the dojo floor.
Yeah, you always bow coming on the dojo floor, and you always bow when you leave the floor, because bowing is a sign of respect in karate. So basically you're saying, I'm going to respect the people that I'm training with, I'm going to respect the instructors, I'm going to respect karate and the dojo itself.
Because a lot of people don't even know what a dojo is.
No, it's true. They don't. So dojo is a Japanese word. People think it means classroom, but it actually technically means training hall. And yeah, so that's this.
And you always treat it as respect. Okay.
Yeah.
What I'm wearing and what all the kids are wearing here today, and Crystal and Coach Sandy too. Gi?
It's a gi.
It's a gi.
Yep.
Okay.
Uniform. That's it.
So this is a uniform.
Yeah.
Okay. And you got a belt for me.
I do.
Okay.
Yeah, your first belt.
This is the first belt. So if I'm coming in for my first class, do I get a belt or do I have to earn that white belt?
At this dojo, you earn it. So when somebody comes in, they meet me for the first time. I may give them the gi, but I hold the belt back, and then they come in, and then and once they've completed their first class and are successful, I award them with their belt.
Because they don't. Do you have to know anything?
No, not really. No, not when you first.
There's a little pause there. Like you want some sort of idea of what karate is about.
So the way I do it is I bring people in for a private lesson with me first, and I introduce them to a bunch of the basic things like the etiquette, the bowing, and so forth and so on. So when they come on the dojo floor, they're not feeling lost. They're not feeling overwhelmed. They're feeling more comfortable about it.
Because how many belts are there?
At this club, there's 8. Right?
There's 8.
But different clubs, different styles of karate, different curriculum.
So by the end of the morning, I'll have that one that you're wearing here.
Well, you know,
Getting ahead of myself?
one step at a time. One step at a time.
Okay, so let me earn. I know we don't have much time, but how can I earn this in this short little time?
I'm gonna get you to do a front kick, and I'm gonna hold the shield there, and I'm gonna let you kick me in the shield if that's all right.
Okay, sure. How do I do that?
Nice and simple. What we're gonna do is we're gonna start into our fighting stance. So you're gonna put your left foot forward, right? Your right foot's back, and your hands are gonna come up to your face. And then from here, we're gonna throw our back leg front kick. So from here, right, we lift our leg and we push our foot out. So you're hitting with the bottom of your foot, the ball of your foot. Imagine you're kicking a door in.
Okay.
Is the idea.
And always your arms are always up.
You always want to keep your hands up. When people are throwing kicks, they tend to throw their arms out, and that pulls them off balance because you know you want to keep your balance centered.
Into that core.
Yeah. So from here, right, nice and simple, we just throw that front kick out and back.
And I'm kicking. Am I kicking with the heel?
You're kicking with the ball of your foot right there.
Right there.
The okay. All right. So there we go. We throw and kick. Ready and kick. And kick.
Do we need sound effects?
Okay, that's pretty good. Now I'm gonna let you kick the shield here. Okay. So, nice and simple, right? When I count, you're gonna throw that kick as strong as you can. Ready? 1. Go ahead. 2. Good kick. 3. 1 more and 4. A lot of rage there, Tim. That was a great kick.
Well, I have to work with Luke every day, so there is something there. Did I earn the belt?
You earned the belt.
I earned the belt. Sure. Okay. There's all different types. Oh, you just lost your mic there. I'm going to put that up back there for you. There's all different types of classes that you have going on here.
We do.
Okay. Young and old alike.
Young and old, absolutely.
Okay. Put that on me if you could,
because I'm going to start from the front.
Okay. Because when we come back, behind us is Crystal O'Hara, and Crystal has a wonderful story, and she just achieved a gold at the World Karate
Congress tryouts for Team Canada.
For Team Canada.
Yeah.
We'll get into her story, her background, also Coach Sandy when we come back to Nixon's Martial Arts. A morning live. Huh?
That's it. And courtesy bow. Excellent.
Good morning. Welcome back to Nixon's Martial Arts in Aldershot. And when you think about martial arts, when you think about karate, I don't know, I immediately go to Karate Kid. But you think of kids doing it and starting in it. It's not true. Big people and old people like me can get into it, and I have a great story to tell. This is Crystal O'Hara. Good morning, Crystal.
Good morning.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Good.
So your background is boxing.
Yes.
Right? So when did you start boxing?
Probably about 15 years ago.
Really? Okay. Got away from it?
I got away from it for a bit, had some kids, and then went back into it, and then suffered an injury due to it, and then here I am today.
Okay. So. Quick shout out. How many kids do you have?
I have 5.
You have 5. Can we name them all?
I got Nicholas, Jack, Michaelin, Ian, and Caden.
Morning, guys. Hopefully you're watching, Mommy. Because you went through a serious trauma, how many years ago now?
It was 3 years ago this past August.
Okay. To the point where you didn't think you'd be able to walk again? What were the chances?
30% chance I would be able to, 70% chance not.
With your spine and your back?
Yes. So I have 2 implants, 4 screws, and a rod that's holding me in place today.
Okay. How are you here? Why did you come back?
Because I have a love for it, and I knew that if I got a second chance, I might as well go as far as I can.
Okay, so the love of boxing, that's where it started. So how did it morph into martial arts? How did it morph into Nixon's martial arts?
Well, I was at a follow-up appointment in the General where I met Sandy.
Okay, where's Sandy? Where's Sandy? There's Coach Sandy right there. Okay, do we call him Coach Sandy? What do we call him? Sensei Sandy? Just Sandy?
Coach.
Coach. Hey, Coach. But you met Sandy at the General.
Yes.
And he heard your story. And
yes, I gave him part of my story, and he told me about his and how he was into kickboxing, karate, and all that kind of stuff. And it just kind of triggered something in my mind that that's something I wouldn't mind trying.
Because you were only using these
just
before.
These, and I want to kick.
Okay, so how long have you been training in kickboxing for, though?
About 6 months.
So about 6 months. And this has morphed to 3 weekends ago. What happened?
We went to the World Karate Nationals tryouts for the Worlds in Ottawa.
In Ottawa. And how did you do?
I got gold in my continuous fight, and I placed 4th in point fight.
Amazing. What did that feel like?
It was actually amazing. I earned it. I did. I totally earned it.
Did the kids go too, or what?
No, the kids stayed home, and
what did the kids think? Don't mess with Mom.
I'm a hero.
Do the dishes.
I'm called the Slay Queen.
The Slay Queen. Awesome.
My daughter called me the Slay Queen.
But you must be an inspiration for so many, but for your kids too.
Oh yes, they are very proud of me. They weren't in the beginning only because they were worried, right? For what if I got hurt or something like that, right? So.
How often does that creep into your mind?
Every day.
And
every day.
Jabronis like me bring it up?
Yeah. It actually goes through my mind daily, nightly, and stuff like that when I'm at home alone. And
but it's important to you to stay active. And
You know what? Since I started this, I've gotten stronger. So the more that you train, the more that you build up your core and your strength and stuff like that, that is when you get stronger. The pain is less. Sometimes it's more, but most is less.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I have this gi here that Mr. Nixon gave me. It's pretty new. I think it needs to get some wear and tear on it.
I think so too.
Can you do something?
I can do that for you.
What am I asking? I'm asking the Slay Queens at the Slay Queen to mess up my gi. All right, well, we'll do that when we come back to Nixon's martial arts and all the Shadow Morning Live. That's a gold from the World Karate Commission, Canadian Championships. We met Crystal O'Hara last half hour here at Nixon's Martial Arts, and that's what she brought home 3 weekends ago in Ottawa. And if it wasn't COVID, I guess we'd be going to the World Championship. Yes. So good job for you, Crystal. We have Coach Sandy. How are you, Sandy?
Excellent. Yourself?
Awesome. What do we think about, how proud are you that she's wearing that?
Very proud. Considering she hasn't been training that long, she has worked really hard and she's done amazing so far. And you know, sky's the limit for her if she keeps this pace up.
Well, let's talk a little bit more about her while she's standing in front of us. She hasn't trained that long, so what is in her? Does she have something different, or what do you, any type of athlete or any type of martial artist?
She's got the motivation behind her to compete and to be the best that she can. And each and every one of us here, we want to be the best that we can. So it involves us going out training on a daily basis, her and I, because we had a short amount of time.
Are you still competing?
I am still competing.
You still are competing, but
yes,
you're also coaching. This is kind of new for you. Like, how hard is it for you to be coaching and not in the ring with those competitive juices?
Well, I'm still very fortunate. I'm able to compete,
Yeah.
be in the ring. I was at the same national championship with Crystal, and I competed in different divisions
cool.
as well. But coaching
Do you have this? Do you have that?
Yes, I have a few.
You have a few of those too. Okay, good for you. Congratulations.
Thank
That's
you.
amazing.
Thank you.
So let's get into what we can kind of demonstrate, because this is kickboxing, right?
It is light contact kickboxing.
Light
We're not
contact.
going for knockouts. We're just trying to accumulate the number of kicks and punches we land on our opponent.
Okay. Where are we normally trying to go for on an opponent? Is it like
Still the same areas: the head, the side of the head, the body, everything above the belt.
okay? Everything, nothing below the belt. You
Nothing
can't-
below the belt.
okay.
Sorry, we do have boot-to-boot leg sweeps that you're allowed to do. So basically, I would just step in, sweep her leg, and then I could, on her way down, I can still throw a few techniques.
Can we demonstrate, Chris? Do you want to demonstrate something for us? Maybe we'll take that medal off just so it's not getting in your way. Sandy, could you do that for her?
Sure.
It's so heavy. Get that over there. Okay. So what can we demonstrate for the folks at home?
So
just
what-
something simple that I could actually learn too.
Okay, so you've already worked on the front kick?
Little bit,
correct?
yep.
So we'll go front kick, and then right. Okay, we'll go front kick, and then a right. Okay, we'll just keep it simple. Front kick, right. Okay, now if you want, we can add in 2 more techniques. The front kick, right, hook, right. Okay, just we want to remember when we punch, we have to keep our chin tucked. So front kick, 1, 2, 3. Good, just like that.
Okay, so let me try that. I noticed like Crystal is kicking with this,
The ball of her foot, her toes are back. She's
like
kicking
this,
with the ball
like
of her
up
foot.
like that, because we're worried about if you're kicking, how do you not like break some of these toes?
Pulling your toes back.
You need to be pulling those toes
Need to
back.
pull your toes back, kicking with the ball of your foot.
Ball in my foot.
Right?
Okay,
so it'll come off your front leg. Right? So knee up, front kick here,
So right
toes back.
there.
Yep. Make sure you got your toes back again. Good, good. And then give me the right. Good, excellent. Do it again. Front kick, right, and then a hook punch and a right. Excellent. Good. 1, 2, 3. Let's try that again. Front kick.
Above
the belt. That's the important part. Above the belt.
I just met you, Sandy.
Front kick. 1, 2, 3. Just relax. So when
you get intense and you get fired up, you just want to hit things.
you do.
I can see why you love it, right?
Right? The important thing is staying relaxed so everything flows nicely. Right? So just relax. Try it again.
Okay.
Front kick. 2, 3. Good. That's it. Let's do one more. Love the sound effect.
I'll let you guys do it as we go to break. But Mr. Nixon, thanks for having us. Nixon's Martial Arts, they have tons of classes all the time. Kids, thanks for coming out. You guys have fun?
Chin down.
Thanks, everybody. Thanks, Miss Lisa. Okay, you guys do your thing as we go to break, because I'm out of breath.
Slip 2. Slip 2. 3, 2.